Hello everyone, welcome to solve this math algebra problem. And here we have m plus n equals to 8 and m times of n equals to 8. So here we find or we solve this problem for the values of m and n. So now the very first step we are going to do is here first we take this as equation number 1 and we take this as equation number 2. So now here we first find the value of m from equation number 1 and we substitute this value in equation number 2, so that here we write from equation number 1. So this is equation number 1, m plus n equals 8. We move this n to the right hand side and it will becomes m equals to 8 minus n, and we call this as equation number 3 and we put this value in equation number 2. So here we write equation number 2 implies, so this is equation number 2, m multiplied by n equals to 8, and we put the value of m here and it will becomes 8 minus n into n equals to 8, and here we multiply this n on both of these terms and we obtain 8n minus n square equals to 8. So now we simplify the terms and we move these two terms to the right hand side and it will becomes n square minus 8n and plus 8 equals to 0. So this will become in standard form. Now we move to towards to find the values of n. So here we use the quadratic formula in order to solve this equation. So now first we write the coefficients of this equation, and the coefficients are a equals to 1, b equals to minus 8 and c equals to 8. So these are the coefficients of this equation. And now we use the quadratic formula, and we know that quadratic formula is written as n equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. Now we substitute the values of a, b and c in this formula and we obtain the value of n equals to, here we have minus b and the value of b is minus 8. So when we substitute it here, it will becomes plus 8 and plus minus square root of b square, and b is minus 8 and we know that minus 8 square becomes 64, and minus 4 times of AC over A is 1 and C is 8, and its whole square root divided by 2 times of A, and over A is equals to 1. So now in the next step we simplify this equation and we have 8 plus minus square root of 64 minus 4 8s are 32 divided by 2. And now we again simplify these terms and we get here 8 plus minus 64 minus 32 equals to 32 square root divided by 2. And now we again simplify this equation and we write it as n equals to 8 plus minus square root of, we have 32 and we write it as 16 times of 2. We know that 16 times of 2 is 32 and this is whole divided by 2. And here you see that the square root of 16 equals to 4. So we write it as 8 plus minus 4 times of a square root of 2 divided by 2. So here we separate these two terms and finally we get the value of n equals to 8 over 2 plus minus 4 times of square root of 2 divided by 2. So these are cancelled by each other and we get 2 4s are 8. So here you have 2 2s are 4. So we get the value of n equals to 4 plus minus 2 times of square root of 2. So this is the two values of n. So now we find the values of m corresponding to these two values of n. So here we first call n1. So n1 equals to positive value. It is 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2, and here we write n2, this is the second root, and we choose here the negative value. It is 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2. And now we put the value of n in equation number 3. So this is our equation number 3, m equals to 8 minus n, and we put the value of n here. So we get here we write equation number 3 implies that in equation number 3 we have m1, because the root find the value of m finding from n1 is denoted by m1. So it is m1 equals to 8 minus n1. So the value of n1 is 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2. So here you get the value of m1 equals to 8 minus 4 becomes 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2. So this is the value of m1 which we find corresponding to the value of n1. So similarly we substitute the value of this n in equation number 3. So here equation number 3 implies that m2 equals to 8 minus n. So the value of n is 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2. So we get the value of m2 equals to 8 minus 4 is 4 and plus 2 times of square root of 2. So this is the value of m2 corresponding to the value of this n2. So that here we have two values of m and n. So the first value is m1 into n1 equals to, so this is m1, it is 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2, and n1 is 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2, and the second solution is m2 and n2, it is equals to, so this is m2, it is equals to 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2, and n2 equals to 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2. So here you see that the values on these roots are similar to each other. So now we will verify these roots. So in order to verify the roots, we copy down the given question statement, so that our given question statement is m plus n equals to 8. We write it here, m plus n equals to 8 and m multiplied by n equals to 8. So this is the our given question statement, and now we verify the solution which we already find. So now here we just put any one of these roots in this equation. So here we divide in two cases. So this is m plus n equals to 8 and this is m multiplied by n equals to 8. So this is the two equations in our given question statement, and now we choose the these values of m and n, and we substitute on both of the sides, both of the cases. So you have m equals to 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2 plus the value of n is 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2 equals to 8. So this is negative and positive are gone, and we have 4 plus 4 is equals to 8 equals to 8. And here we put the value of m, it is 4 plus 2 times of square root of 2, and the value of n is 4 minus 2 times of square root of 2 equals to 8. So here we have a plus b times of a minus b, it is equals to 4 square minus 2 times of square root of 2 square equals to 8. So 4 square is 16 minus the square of this term equals to 8, and this whole equals to 8. So 16 minus 8 is 8 equals to 8. So this solution satisfied the given equation. So it means that this is our final solution in this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.